Jai Shri Krishna. The story of Jivandasji Kshatriya. Jivandasji was born into a Kshatriya family in the town of Sinhad. His father was a cloth merchant. When he was about 18, the family moved to the city of Delhi for better business prospects in the capital of the country. In Delhi, Jivandasji got into bad company and began spending a huge amount of money on immoral activities. When his father came to know about Jivandasji's wicked ways, his father decided to send him back to Sinhad so he could escape the bad company he was having and improve his sinful ways. Jivandasji left Delhi after promising his father to be a good son again. On the way, he came to the royal city of Agra. He fell in love with the city that offered him many ways to indulge in immoral activities. Disregarding the promise he gave to his father, Jivandasji decided to stay in the city, working as a commission agent during the day and pursuing his other interests after business hours. Jivandasji never informed his parents about his whereabouts, and they assumed that he must have been killed by robbers on the way to Sinhad. Once Jivandasji was cheated by some swindlers posing as buyers of the clothing he was selling. Jivandasji could not pay his supplier. The supplier filed a case and had Jivandasji imprisoned. Feeling ashamed of his predicament, Jivandasji was so devastated that he went on a hunger strike. He remembered the Vaishnavs of Sinhad, who believed that taking a dip in the holy river of Yamuna with the utmost faith absolves the devotee of all sins. He requested his supplier to get him on bail for a day so he can take a holy dip and then end his hunger strike. The kind supplier hired 4 guards to accompany Jivandasji to the river Yamunaji so he would not run away. Shri Mahaprabhuji was doing Sandhya Vandan on the bank of Yamunaji when he saw Jivandasji taking a dip with his hands tied behind his back. Knowing the details about Jivandasji, Shri Mahaprabhuji asked his disciples to pay up the supplier and get Jivandasji released. Feeling very obliged, Jivandasji requested Shri Mahaprabhuji to accept him as his disciple and initiate him as a Vaishnav. When Jivandasji took his Guru's Thakurji's prasad, all his immoral thoughts were banished from his mind. Shri Mahaprabhuji asked Jivandasji to accompany him to his pilgrimage so he can take him to his parents in Sinhad. After reaching Sinhad, Shri Mahaprabhuji gave his Thakurji's clothes and asked him to do Vastra Seva of Shriji's clothes with much love and devotion. Jivandasji followed his Guru's instructions forever. Before Shri Mahaprabhuji left Sinhad, Jivandasji requested his father to pay back the amount to his Guru that Shri Mahaprabhuji paid to the supplier to get him released. Once, Jivandasji accompanied other Vaishnavs of Sinhad to travel to the town of Adel to offer respect to Shri Mahaprabhuji. One morning, as dark rain clouds gathered above, Vaishnavs were worried that they would not be able to prepare and offer bhog to their Thakurji if the rain would start. At that moment, Jivandasji looked up at the clouds and, in the name of his Guru Shri Mahaprabhuji, asked them not to rain until their Thakurji was served bhog. Jivandasji's faith in his great Guru was so strong that it only rained after their Thakurji was served Raj bhog. The moral of Jivandasji Kshatriya's story is that a Vaishnav must never use even a penny of his Guru's money. Instead, a Vaishnav must offer whatever he can to his Guru. A Vaishnav should have unwavering, utmost faith in his Guru. Jai Shri Krishna.